Title: The Astronomer's Quest by Wisdom Chronicles. In the heart of the ancient Mayan city, where towering stone pyramids pierced the sky, and lush rainforests whispered secrets of an age long forgotten, there lived a young astronomer named Xanil. The city, a marvel of stone and spirit, thrummed with the energy of vibrant markets, elaborate headdresses, and ritual ball games. Intricate stone carvings told stories of gods and men, while the staple corn grew in abundance, nourishing the populace. Xanil, born into the zenith of Mayan civilization, was a product of his people's profound astronomical knowledge and hieroglyphic script. Yet, in the humid afternoons, as he wandered through the city, his mind was often adrift in a sea of personal curiosity, far from the shores of tradition. The pyramids, majestic and enigmatic, symbolized the Maya's celestial connections. Xanil would spend hours studying their alignment, pondering over the secrets they held. His heart was torn between the rigorous devotion to the rituals and teachings of his predecessors, and the unquenchable thirst for new knowledge that often led him into the dense rainforests under the clear, starlit nights. As a child, Xanil was enchanted by the tales of the gods, the drumbeats echoing through the city, and the taste of spicy chocolate that lingered on his tongue. But as he grew, so did his questions. The city, while vibrant and full of life, was also shadowed by the encroaching threats of neighboring city-states, and this instability often mirrored the turmoil in Xanil's heart. His days were filled with contrasts and conflicts. The established dogmas of his education often clashed with his innovative ideas about the stars and the universe. He would spend nights atop the highest pyramid, observing the sky through his handmade instruments, surrounded by the humid air and the occasional tropical downpour. Xanil's interactions with the elders were always respectful but strained. He sensed their unease with his unorthodox methods and questions. They warned him that his curiosity was a dangerous path, straying from the gods' guidance. Yet, in his heart, he knew that his quest for understanding was not a rebellion, but a deeper form of devotion. Foreshadowing these internal conflicts were the celestial events that Xanil observed. Eclipses and unusual alignments of the stars seemed to hint at impending changes, both personal and for the civilization he loved. He documented these signs meticulously, using the advanced understanding of astronomy passed down through generations. During his explorations, Xanil encountered the vibrant local flora and fauna. Jaguars roamed the forests, their eyes glinting in the dark, and exotic birds filled the canopy with their colorful plumage and songs. These encounters filled him with awe and a sense of connection to a world much larger than his own. Despite his humble background, Xanil had earned a place among the city's astronomers due to his brilliance and dedication. This achievement, however, did not shield him from the realities of the clear social hierarchy. The ruling priestly class observed his progress with a mix of interest and apprehension. One night, while studying the stars, Xanil made a startling discovery. He observed a pattern in the celestial movements that suggested a major event was on the horizon, something that could change the course of their history. Excited and fearful, he prepared to present his findings to the high priests. As he approached the temple, the city was alive with the preparations for an upcoming festival. The air was heavy with the scent of incense and the sound of preparation. Xanil's heart pounded in his chest, not just with nervousness, but with the burden of his knowledge. The high priest listened in silence as Xanil explained his observations. Their faces were unreadable, carved like the stone figures that adorned the temple walls. When he finished, there was a long pause, filled only with the distant sound of drumbeats and the rustling of the jungle. Finally, the chief priest spoke, his voice echoing in the vast chamber. He acknowledged Xanil's skill, but warned him of the dangers of such knowledge. He spoke of tradition and the delicate balance between the heavens and their world. Xanil listened, his heart sinking with each word. That night, Xanil climbed the pyramid again, gazing at the stars, searching for answers. He realized that his quest for knowledge was not just about understanding the cosmos, but about understanding his place within it and his people's fate. In the days that followed, Xanil continued his observations, but with a new perspective. He began to see his work not as a challenge to the old ways, but as an extension of them. He started to share his findings in a manner that bridged tradition and innovation, respecting the past while embracing the future. The festival arrived, and the city was a spectacle of lights, music, and celebration. Xanil watched the people, their faces alight with joy and wonder, and he felt a deep connection to them. He realized that his love for astronomy was not just about the stars, but about the people under them. The story of Xanil, the young astronomer, is a tale of curiosity, devotion, and the unending quest for understanding. It reminds us that knowledge is not just about discovery, but about connection to our past, to each other, and to the vast, mysterious universe that surrounds us. In the ancient Mayan city, under the starlit sky, Xanil found his answers, not just in the stars, but in the heart of his civilization.